Everyone has those moments in which we do something completely remarkable that we wished we had on film. Luckily, thanks to everyone having cameras nowadays, we can see these moments more often. In a resort in Jamaica, a man decided to try out the huge water slide at the hotel. Most of the time, if you drop your phone into a crowd of hundreds of people from a story above, chances are you'll never see it again. A really cool moment happened at a football match, when fans helped another fan in the top level to get his phone back after he dropped it. In Japan, there are some accountants who are able to use the calculator extremely fast in the workplace for things such as checking if sales match the amount on the computer. And there are also classes in which they teach you how to properly use a calculator, and the speed of some of the students is incredible.
Fingers become trained.
Sometimes it seems that rock climbers look like they can defy gravity. Miho Nonaka is one of the best female climbers in the world, and during the Climbing World Cup, she got into a tricky situation in which she had to climb upside down, which showed the incredible amount of strength she has. When a man saw that his friend was being chased by an alligator, he at first tried throwing some sticks in hopes it will scare the alligator away. But when he noticed that wasn't working, he decided to jump directly at the alligator. And even though it didn't make any damage, the massive splash was enough to scare him away. In a competition sponsored by Dr. Pepper, you had to throw the most footballs into a giant can of Dr. Pepper to win $100,000 in tuition money. When two competitors went at it, the nurse student managed to win by throwing the ball in a non-traditional way, by using her two hands.
She's got the chest bounce going, but it's working for her.
Everything we have to spend on you. Me, I feel make a dream come true. After the least a man can.
If someone were to tell you that a person can count money faster than a machine, you would think they're lying. But there are some workers who specialize in this skill and can count thousands of bills in seconds.
And then you hurt the girl, brother, you is a damn fool.
Would you stay along? Would you be around? Baby girl, you're my sunshine, you're the light. Let's play along. Baby, realize you're my day, you're my life, you're my every night.
Despite monster trucks weighing well over 10,000 pounds, somehow people can still make amazing tricks on them, like Lee O'Donnell, who did the first front flip on a monster truck.
Did they kill you?
Yes.
Why would the police have an interest in you?
At a Japanese street food stand, one of the workers showed his incredible skill of transferring the food into the container in a matter of seconds, and only using one chopstick to do it. During the finals of a jet ski competition, the world champion Lee Stone managed to pull off an amazing double backflip, which left everyone in shock. During a game against the Lakers, LeBron managed to fool the entire team with a no-look pass. Death diving is a Norwegian sport in which you have to maintain a pose as long as you can. And when it looks like you're about to do a belly flop, you have to tuck your body in. The closer you get to the water before tucking in, the more points you get. Here's one of the athletes making an incredible stunt and tucking barely in time. An absolutely unbelievable moment to watch is this athlete, who's practiced long jumping by progressively adding distance with cardboard cups. And by the end, he jumps over around 60 cups, which would be approximately 19 feet, and it even looks like he's walking in the air. Even though this doesn't look environmentally friendly at all, these group of guys managed to make one of the fastest boats ever, but the high speed only lasts a few seconds because the engine's situated. Even though bodyboarding is usually limited to the ocean, there are many people who realized a dam in Australia, named the Clary Hall Dam, was kind of the perfect place to slide down through. And well, after the video of people going down the spillway became kind of viral, the city had to install CCTV cameras to monitor and find people who attempted going down the slide. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art, which main focus are on kicking moves, and the best fighters in the sport can make incredibly fast and elaborate kicks that get to speeds of well over 60 miles per hour. There are even tournaments which focus solely on the art of kicking, and they are mesmerizing to watch.
We probably shouldn't be making promises to each other.
When a cleaning robot tried interrupting a cat's conversation, he pushed it away very smoothly. Not exactly sure what happened here, but definitely a hard thing to explain to your boss is that a monkey came through the window and stole money from the register. And by the looks of it, the monkey was trained. A freestyle roller skating session is a very technical practice, which involves making tricks around a lineup of cones that are on a straight line and equally spaced. And the talent these skaters have is on another level.
Maybe I was dreaming, maybe I was thinking, but I trust is like a lightning bolt.
For those who don't know, altocellulophobia is the irrational fear of ceiling collapsing. Well, during a hockey game, this became true when all the players noticed the roof was about to fall down, and luckily everyone managed to get out safely, and no one was injured. Even though there are techniques which people use to cut a watermelon in perfect pieces in under 30 seconds, a farmer decided to take to a complete other level by tracking it with his hand.
Now you leave me in the dust. I really thought that you were better.
Stefan Holm is a former Olympic athlete who can jump higher than his actual height. He even jumps in a way that almost looks fake because how effortless he makes it seem. Rolls-Royces are some of the most sophisticated and also expensive cars in the world, with most people who buy them not driving them, but instead being chauffeured in them. At a cars event, racer Daryl Jones decided to put a $400,000 Rolls-Royce in the track and push it to the limit, something never done before with a Cullinan.
Thought we would go to the same college, but you only broke your promise. I really thought that you were
When the lights from a light post behind a coach during an interview was interfering with the footage, a crazy thing happened when he raised his hands to drive an insect away. At a college basketball halftime, one of the performers shocked the entire crowd when she was able to shoot an arrow using her feet and managed to hit the target perfectly. During a baseball game, an unbelievable moment happened when one of the players threw the bat to the ground and it landed standing. At a beach in Maui in 2001, Mike Parson managed to successfully ride a 64-foot wave, which awarded him the highest prize in the history of surfing at the time, which was $66,000. Because of surface tension, activities such as rock skipping are possible, with the world record allegedly being 88 skips. Here is Dougie Isaacs making a stone skim, a total distance of 400 feet, which was an official world record in terms of distance traveled. It's no secret that if you do a lot of commuting in large cities, you'll likely find some rude passengers almost on a daily basis. A reporter from the Inside Edition decided to confront a rude commuter who placed his bags on the seat next to him on a train. And well, the passenger was really caught off guard.
I just put it there when I got here. Nobody asked me to move it, so I just...
Why should somebody have to ask you to move a piece of luggage when this place is completely packed? There's room up above. Why don't you put your...
Okay, maybe this is more luck than anything, but a man's life completely changed when a meteor hit his house, and he decided to check it out if it's worth anything. Turns out the space rock was 4.5 billion years old and worth a whopping 1.4 million euros.